All right. Good evening, people. It is another Monday night podcast on We Are Film Podcast. It is July 13, 2026. We are here for another podcast. Hopefully, you guys can see me, hear me, and let me know how the connection is. Unlike this morning, where we weren't able to do our morning motivation because of connections, and even right now, just at the last few seconds, I had to click a few other buttons to get back on live. So if you can hear me, you can see me. Let me know if my audio and visual is good. What's up, Justin? Is in the chat. So there we go. The live is good. So let's get this bad boy started. Bill, what's up? Yo, welcome. All right. Still in the shop tonight. Wow. Pulling in an all-nighter, I guess. All right, let's get this bad boy started, man. All right, and this week's sponsor of the week is Solar FX Window Film. We appreciate Solar FX and the Vogler family for being part of the growth and the group to make a lot of things possible. So with that, let's get this live started. All right, so we got our chats. Let's bring on our guest. So give me a second while I set that up. All right. Oh, sorry. I see Thomas's comment. So Thomas, for you, this one especially goes out to Thomas King. Anyways, let's bring on Jeremy. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys.
Thomas has to pick on me, man, so I had to give him the special glasses for him. I think we also got the co-host. Oh yeah, Brian's in here, so let me bring him on as well too. Welcome,
Hey, Brian.
Hey, what's going on, Jeremy? What's up, guys?
Brian without his forehead. That's amazing.
It was my forehead at first there when you had me on the bottom.
Well, a little bit. All right. Welcome, Jeremy. Thank you for being a guest. We appreciate you. I know we're trying to schedule this for last 3 weeks. So I'm glad that we're able to get in and get you on here. And then apparently this is your second podcast. So I did not know you already did a podcast. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. I kind of, got invited with Jordan there a couple weeks ago and was on the Dark Truth podcast.
Hell yeah. Jordan's podcast is always awesome to listen to, especially with Blades back on as a co-host. So always enjoy his podcast. So for people that don't know who you are, can you introduce yourself to the community?
So hey everybody, my name is Jeremy. Last name is Swanson. Been tinting windows almost for 17 years now in the industry. Had a few jobs along the way that's got me to where I'm at. Uh, from accessories installer, car audio, remote starts, car detailing, a lot of car and automotive background that's got me where I'm at.
All right. So, how did you get started in this film industry?
I tried to teach myself, but that was very unsuccessful. We didn't have as much information available online that that people have nowadays to be able to learn doing it that way. And I just basically found someone looking to hire some window tinters, and I applied, and my first job ever was Z-Bar is where I was employed first.
When was that?
Back in 2013 or 12, maybe.
Okay.
Something like that, I want to say.
So you got basically 13, 14 years worth of experience in the window tint film industry.
Yeah, the self-taught stuff the first year or two was probably not very good. Yeah. I remember I think the first piece of film I put on was in 2009 or 10, somewhere around there.
Got you. 9 or 10. So,
Yeah.
okay, cool, man. Love that. All right. So, what made you fall in love with tinting? What you liked about tinting? Why you stuck with it?
I think it's it grabs a hold of you somehow. Like if that makes any sense. It's very intriguing because you want to if you're someone like me that wants to know how things work to a degree, you're the ins and outs of it and you want to learn more about it. It's an obsession that you can't get enough of.
So it's not just lick and stick it; it sticks to you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Especially if you stay with it, like, because it's so easy to quit early on. Like, this is not for me. Um, you can have you're not, maybe not learning how to do certain things and grasping them fast enough, or some things you might take longer to learn.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, welcome, Ellis, Dustin, late to the party, as I see in the comments. Bill says totally makes sense, and we got Graham all the way from Australia, tuning in. Christopher, welcome.
Oh yeah, great.
Maverick, man, you got some following going on here today, Jeremy.
Nice. What's up, everybody? I'm trying to read through some of the comments there.
I like Zach's comment. I gotta get Zach on here and find out what that is all about. He said, "I
Right?
feel all
Hey,
you
I've been
cars
there
had laughed."
before.
Good day, mate. I wish I would have known about being at Tinter long time ago. Got started late. Hey, man, better late than never, right?
Absolutely.
So,
It takes unique people, man. Like, I keep thinking one of these days I'm going to train somebody and take them on like the people did with me, and I got a lot of great people along the way to thanks, for all that. And most of them are all from Columbus, Ohio. Like the
so
people who did with me,
where are you
people
located out
along the
of?
way, for
Who's got the echo, man? So is that you?
I hope not.
I just heard the echo for a minute. So, where are you located at? We didn't cover that. So, where are you currently based out of?
I'm in Chillicothe, Ohio, which is like 45 minutes, an hour south of Columbus.
Okay. All right. So, is that where you've tinted all your life?
It's my hometown, even though I was born in Florida. I've lived here most of my life. Yes.
Okay. So, who has been the biggest influence in your careers, especially like that you look up to or that has influenced you the most in the industry?
I think the person that spent the most time teaching me the daily ins and outs would be, his name is Todd.
Okay.
His last name's Montgomery. He's a window tinter. Him and another guy that I'm friends with have a shop in Heath, Ohio, which is like an hour and a half from here. And I worked next to Todd for over a year, maybe even 2 years, and we were friends for long after that. And we always shared tricks and tips. And he's the one that got me on a lot of these groups on here. I remember when WFR was still kind of new, and I first got on that group because I didn't really know much about this online stuff until about 2018, I believe.
Okay. So, how many groups are you part of now then?
Probably like 5, maybe 4 or 5.
Okay. Do the groups help you at all in any way, or do you like being part of the groups, or
I
what?
do. I do like a lot of the groups. I like seeing, what people are experiencing every day at their shop with customers and cars and everything that goes, into this. It's his own world. I mean, you guys know it just as much as I do.
Okay.
Now, I wonder, like, I know that you like to be helpful in some of the groups and stuff. When do you think there's a specific time when that changed, when you were maybe asking questions to when you started answering them?
Yeah, I think I went from being young and wet behind the ears, thinking, "Oh, I'm the shit." Excuse my language, but I think we all kind of go through that. And then I even remember when I first started on the groups, I might have made a smirky comment or two, and then I finally was like, you know what? That's not going to solve anything. It's like I finally matured. I hit some kind of growth there that was like, this just isn't going to solve a problem or help somebody. I don't want someone treating me that way. So I kind of flipped real quick. I,
So
and
is that like when somebody asks us about a question and then somebody comments like that's easy? Or is that like the comment you're the biggest comment I see, and I'm like, why you even comment that? And I'm sorry if I offend you on this, but it doesn't make no sense to me, is that when somebody's genuinely asking a question, and to a lot of tinters, it may be like, oh man, I've done so many of them. That's a ridiculous question. But to a lot of growing tinters, it might be something that they haven't had experience with. But I see in this all the groups, and really the one that really pisses me off or gets on my nerve is when somebody asks something and everybody their answer is, oh, that's easy. I'm like, let me ask you, like, what? I like
I mean,
no,
well, come on, Kat. Some of those questions people ask, you just want to bounce your head off the wall because
well, some
if
of
you would
them, yeah, but
think,
I'm like, dude, if you can't be helpful, like my mom always told me, listen, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything, okay? Like that's like the same concept needs to be put into the thing. If you can't help it and you think it's a stupid comment, just scroll on, man. Just like, why you gotta be like, oh, that's easy, or that's stupid, oh,
and
that's fake. Like, come on, man. Like, who you helping with that?
in 313 today, I saw somebody asking about struggling with I think it was the Model Ys, and I said, like I love to see a day packed full of Model Ys, and I just said, if you have any specific questions or anything, like DM me, and I'll shoot you some tips or maybe some videos. I haven't heard anything back yet, but you know, to me now, Model Ys, I love them, right? Like super easy. Like we love to see them come into the shop, or that's a breeze of a day to have a few Model Ys. But I understand that for some people it's not. So, like, yeah, to me now it's easy, right? But there's a couple of simple little things that could make it easy maybe for that guy too. So well, hopefully he reaches out.
I mean, just like a few years ago when you first came in, you're like Tesla's like,
Mhm.
like he's like, I don't play Teslas. I've never done Tesla. And then now, I mean, I think like you probably got at least 300 plus Ys under your belt, if not.
Oh man, I don't know. A lot.
Yeah, exactly. So like now we know the ins and out. We know like we definitely like bent some of the seals in the beginning, right? Remember like when we were taking the seals out? But now
Yeah.
every one of us can just take those seals out without any problem. And when a seal comes out real easy, we're like, "Oh my god, this is this is
Yeah,
magic."
I spent
But
about 30 minutes straightening a seal up that Aaron had tweaked
yeah,
pretty good that one
exactly.
time.
So like we all learn from it, and I love that we're able to learn, we're able to share, and like Jeremy, you said, we're able to grow and realize, like, listen, being that jackass doesn't help anybody, but being hopeful actually helps somebody, and it helps you and makes you feel good, right? Like sometimes people ask, like, why you do these things? I mean, dude, you do it because you want to be helpful, and it's better to be helpful than to
It's
be a jackass.
basic respect, man. You treat people like you want to be treated. And a lot of these groups allow a lot of hateful comments to be posted underneath some of the videos and pictures where someone might just be learning or they're still kind of new, and it's kind of sad to see that. I don't like to see that. I just have to turn the other cheek so I don't like get involved.
Yeah.
I've had type things typed out before and been like, nah, I don't think I want to get involved in this.
Oh yeah. Yep. There's
Mother
a
Mary,
couple of,
I'm
probably a
gonna
couple of
have
years.
a shirt with Aaron's picture on it, and it says, "Who's Aaron for you for the next Film Fest?" 'Cause-
I there's been times probably a year or two ago with like 313 where I'd start writing something out. I'd write 4 or 5 sentences and I'm like, yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going to say anything. And I just won't
Right.
say
How
it.
many people in the comments can say that they've done that? Like I've literally done the same thing. I've started writing stuff, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it, and then comment on it. I've done that at least like maybe 2 dozen times.
You see Ricky, he says it does feel good to type it sometimes.
Yes, he's not wrong.
Well, sometimes you do, like it's like sometimes it's better to just have it out there and then share the experience with other people as well too. And sometimes it feels good to be like, hey man, that's I don't know, like 313 to me, it's helpful, but it's also a little confusing for I think a lot of people because you're dealing with a lot of end users, right? Like you don't know if you're talking to an end user, if you're talking to a beginner, if you're talking to somebody that actually knows what's going on. I mean, there's so many comments in there, and
A
it's
lot of customers in there too. I've
Yeah.
seen that.
and sometimes when we have tinters that make fun of stuff, customers don't understand that as tinters we're frustrated of the same thing, and like and like I think recently last week somebody made a video of tinting a window the wrong way on purpose, and
Oh, I seen that one.
I literally saw comments in there. People thought that it was serious, and then people were pointing out, no, he's making fun of this. I just did a tint job for somebody last week for first time in all my years, first time ever. Somebody said, "Hey man, I tried to do it myself. I just figured out it wasn't good, so I thought I'd let the professionals handle it." First time I got my comment last week was from a customer that said, "Hey, I tried it. It wasn't for me. I couldn't get it done, so I thought I'd just bring it to the professionals." You don't know how good that feels. I can you can see my smile side to side right now about that one.
Some of my best customers over the years were people who tried it, failed, and then brought it to me, and they're like, "I'm never going to try this again." It's so much easier just to drop it off and give you the keys.
Yeah, they appreciate it more too because they know what entails a little bit more.
Yeah.
I
I had one kid.
like Graham's comment about Dustin.
I had one kid. You remember that Subaru SVC or whatever, right? The little two-door that has the weird windows that go up over the door. It's SVC, right? So I don't know, whatever it is. So I had a kid. he his dad worked with my dad, and then like somehow they got talking or whatever, and he was talking about how his boy was having a hard time trying to tip his car. My dad's like, hey, my son. So anyway, I ended up going to do it. And the kid said that him and his buddy every day after school for 2 weeks, they spent like $280 in tint from like Walmart trying to get that car done, and then that came in one afternoon and knocked it out for about what they already had spent on it. The kid was like, that's it. And then ever since then I got, every vehicle. And he was one of those kids too, that was a wheeler and dealer. So he was always in and out of different vehicles, always trying to make a buck off of something. So I got a lot. And then, all of his buddies too, because he was like, don't even mess with it. Just take it to Ryan,
That kind of brings up a memory that I have being about 16 or 17 years old. I'm guilty of it. I admit I went into Walmart or AutoZone and bought some cheap window film and tried to stick it on. 93 Mercury Cougar is what I had. And it wasn't good. I ended up throwing it all in the trash and paid someone else to do it.
My first time was I order film off of the eBay or Amazon. I can't remember which one. This was a while back, so it might be eBay, not Amazon. And I finally threw that film away some years ago. It was running around in the shop forever, like a white box. I don't even know what it was, but I couldn't get it. I tried a couple times, and then I gave up on it. Then I hired a subcontractor for a little bit. The dude was good, but just wasn't reliable. So I was like, fudge it, I'm not gonna do it no more. And then for me, getting back into tint because I was more into rap and stuff was just kind of like relevant stuff. Something that comes across the YouTube as something to watch and Facebook. And I would just like somehow, like you said, it kind of drags you in, right? Like it kept on pulling me back because for me, tinting, I tried to start tinting back in '08, man. Like it was like '08 didn't work out, 11 didn't work out, tried it in 13 didn't work out. And like
I can kind of resemble some stuff there. I've been the same.
so like in 16 is really where I got my Subaru Legacy, got the size done. I just couldn't figure out the back window with the shrinking, so I was like, fudge it. I drove around with 4 windows done great. No back window. So I drove around with that for a little bit. Then I finally paid a tinter to tint it. But that got my wheels turning, like, and then around COVID when I really got into it because I met a guy that was a tinter that attended actually the Miller's rap class that I was taking, and the light bulb on the business side kind of just clicked when he says like, "Hey man, how many people got 3,000 in their pocket and how many people got 300 in their pocket?" And I was like, "Oh shit, there's a lot more customers when it comes on the tint than on the rap side." So, being in Atlanta, obviously, it's a numbers game. So, that got me okay. I did a full 180, 100% depth into tinting hard. I'm like talking about when I say hard, I mean I'm talking about 100 hours a week. Like I'll come back from work, I would be watching videos at work. I would be watching videos until like 1, 2 a.m. Like I started practicing. I literally dedicated a spot in the shop. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna play with this 2 days out of the week. Like 2 days out of the week, I'm just like back there just tinting cars. And I remember a buddy of mine had a QX80, and that back window, I'm like, oh, a piece of cake, small little window, nothing big. I didn't realize how curvy that bitch was. I tried shrink, I tried wet. I even had him go get powder from Walmart because he was a buddy of mine, and he's literally like laying down while I'm trying to tint his back window. I got everything else done. Again, I was stuck at the back window, and like those are the things that you never forget, even though like it's been years and years. It's funny, a lot of us have similar memories and similar experience. So now going into competitions, when did you start competing?
23,
23.
maybe 23,
Was it
25, and 26. Yeah.
So WFR was the first competition you competed in?
Yeah, I went to hang out. I brought some tools just to see if maybe someone would, be interested in picking me up on a team because I kind of wanted to get my feet wet. And I did. I ended up getting picked up on Dave Williams and Roger Rourke's team.
Ricky Miller. Yes, I'll admit online I was playing with myself. Yeah. I'm not gonna be that guy that's gonna ignore that comment. Yes, and I liked playing myself. I love you too, bro. So you got on the team. You just showed up and they just put you on the team?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of got lucky and I got to do one round teams with them and got my feet wet. And
Nice. So it got
they
you
were they were super welcoming and trying to get me. Dave is really nice and helpful. I've always looked up to him at the events and love talking with him every time I get the chance to.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
Dave's
that
cool.
kind of got you hooked into the competitions. Now you were already a tinter. Now you hooked onto the competition. So you went back for WFR next year.
Yep. Yeah, that's when I finally started, doing the singles and doing the teams and kind of getting that rolling.
Mother Marion there. She don't see nothing. She don't hear nothing. She ain't gonna say nothing.
Dustin,
Oh my
what do I
God.
do for fun? Anything
Why
new that I want to
why
learn?
people let us have mics? Like I don't understand. As tinters, we shouldn't be able to allow to do some of the things. We were just talking about that before the podcast. It's funny. So your competition, like what draws you to these competitions? What makes you want to be a competitor?
I think it's fun. I'm really finding it to be fun now. I was at first, once you get past the nerves, um, then you can have the fun. I don't know. I played sports in school, so I have a competitive nature somewhere in me. You know what I mean? But I think it's for the fun and the learning experience. That's what I enjoy the most, and the people.
Justin's asking, what do you do for fun? Anything new you want to learn?
Um, like in my spare time type fun.
Right.
Uh, I help a friend work on cars. He's a mechanic. Um,
You do that
and
for
then,
fun?
yeah, yeah, I'm interested. I'm a car person. I've been a car guy since I was able to drive. And even probably before then. But I've always been into car stereos. Car audio is what really probably drawed me into cars and custom cars. We have a big custom car following here. A lot of guys. There used to be like cruising strips. In fact, they still have one. They do it the first of the month. It's about a half hour from here. It's in Circleville, and you just see people with low riders and hot rods and anything that they've done to their car, and it just something different. It brings you in.
Yep. I kind of have that same curse, man. I always say I'm a car nerd, like I was just born and bred into it. My grandfather was a lifelong mechanic. My father was, my great uncle, like they all had garages around the areas where I grew up. And I grew up underneath the hood of a car, like they would set me in, back when you could actually sit on like the wheel well and still, fit inside of the under the hood or whatever. But, like one of them would be working on the motor, and I remember being a little kid and they'd say like, take out that bolt. And I'd sit there for a half hour and I'd take the bolt out and then they put it back in. And I just sit there for another half hour, it's a 5-6-year-old or whatever, putting them back in. And now, it's the same thing. Like I love cool cars, right? Trucks and stuff.
Mine was holding the flashlight sometimes. My stepdad
Yeah.
was also we fix our own cars growing up. He'd be like, "Hold that light, boy," you know.
Yeah. And
Oh,
were you any good at it?
I learned a little bit. I learned to make sure you keep that light steady if you weren't paying attention.
oh, you smacked, bro. Like, I don't know about you, but we got smacked. Like, I've learned the same way. Like, I literally, because for me, I'm second generation, I guess, into automotive, right? So, like, my cousins, my dad, my uncles, and being the younger one out of them, you know, 10, 11 years old, being around them, all you were was like an extra hand just to hand stuff, right? Or just hold the light. I specifically remember like maybe being 12 years old and helping my cousin fix our car. And he's an older cousin. He's like maybe 15 years older than me, right? He told me to hold the flashlight, and I remember this was a Toyota station wagon, right? He's fixing it right outside our thing, and it's hot. And he told me to hold the flashlight, and I think my mom brought out some lemonade or something, and I turned back to look at it because, like, fat little kid, I want lemonade. Like, it's hot, right? I took the light off, and he was in the middle of something. He didn't get to see it. Oh my god, the slap I got on the back of my head. Oh, I still remember it till this day, dude. Like, after that, I never fucked around when I was holding a light or helping out.
I found out it was hard for me. Like my dad would point out, like, all right, this is what I need to see, right? So I put the flashlight on it. But the thing is, like, from my point of view, where I'm standing, I'm shining the light on that thing, but I'm not necessarily giving him the light from his point of view. Like that's the tricky part. So I always keep that in mind when I ask my kids to help me. I'm like, okay, see, like I need it over here. Like I say where I need the flashlight, not what to point it at, because the light coming from a different angle. We all appreciate light because we use it pretty importantly, right? To see things and reflections and stuff, so you can understand. Like, but as a young kid trying to hold the flashlight for my dad, I'm holding it in the direction he told me, but he moved his head over here and now he needs it over here, right? But he wouldn't tell me that. He'd yell at me or grab me the flashlight or whatever. But I try to be very mindful of that with my kids.
Man, my kids are lazy. They don't want to do shit. Like, I tell them to do something. Like, they don't want to get off the couch. They don't want to go with the tablet. They don't want to help out. Like, I had my kid wash the car with me last year. He got all excited, and all he wanted to do was to hold the hose and just get the car wet. They don't want to scrub. They don't want to do anything. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna help me out, you're gonna do all the dirty work, man. I mean, I'll do the high end.
No. You're using the words wrong. All the fun work, right? Like kind of like Tom Sawyer,
Like it is, man. When it comes
started from the bottom.
Man, these kids are spoiled, man. Like, these kids don't know shit what we went through. I sound like an old geezer now, but damn.
But you're not wrong. They don't know what we probably, back days were different.
Man, like, they're already starting to order stuff for school supplies, and it's like, what do you need? Like, I need this, I need this. And now they don't even want to go in the store to get it. They want me to just order everything online and just have it delivered. And I'm like, damn, these kids are really spoiled, man. My kid yesterday was like, hey, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to a show, so I'm gonna try to lose some weight because last time I didn't get to do it. I'm gonna start a diet. And I'm like, fuck it. I always say I'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to start yesterday. So Sunday, I was like, okay, I'm going to start today. So we started doing some stuff at the house. And he's like, yeah, I want to do it too. I want to lose some weight too. And here's the thing. Here's what my kid tells me, okay? This is the wild thing, Ryan. He tells me, take my tablet away until school starts. Okay? I will not ask for my tablet. Don't give me my tablet back. I may watch a little TV, but I'm going to read more books and I'm going to exercise. This is a 7-year-old, okay? This is my 7-year-old, okay? I come home today. I'm like, so did he use a tablet? She said, hell yeah, like this morning. He was on the tablet at 10 o'clock. He did not wait a bit, man. I'm like, dude, I thought we had a deal. So we read a book last night. I mean, they went to the library yesterday, got some books, So for a day, he was interested in bringing some books. We read Ant-Man last night together, and I think he's got one of the other books, comic book, ready to go tonight. But man, that shit was just funny as hell. He's like, "Yeah, take my tablet away, put it on top of the refrigerator. I can't get it. Don't give it to me until like school starts." And I'm like, "Dude, that's almost a month away. You sure you're gonna be able to hold 3 weeks off?" Yeah. I'm gonna stick to it. I was like, okay. And today I come in and it's like, I see him on the tablet first of all because he hit the tablet as soon as I came in. And I'm like, "So, buddy, how was your day?" Good. And then I'm like, "You use the tablet?" He didn't say anything, so his mom was right there. I'm like, "So, did he use the tablet?" She's like, "Yeah, he had it at 10 o'clock this morning." I was like, "Damn it." There you go.
They have
Anyways.
short attention spans, right?
He didn't want to lie to you. That's why he didn't say nothing.
These little fuckers are liars, man. I mean, sorry. These kids are like liars are their ass. Like yesterday, she told him to take a shower. And he's like, "No, I'll take it tomorrow. Since I'm gonna go swimming tomorrow, I'll take a shower tomorrow because I gotta go swim." And then he comes upstairs and I just took a shower and I'm like, "Hey man, you're stinky. I don't want to hug you." He's like, "No, I took a shower." I'm like, "Why are you lying to me? I was downstairs when your mama told you to take a shower and you just changed clothes." That kid, okay, someone comes big here. These kids test you, man. These kids test you.
Oh yeah, and then they just get in the shower and not actually use shampoo or soap.
Yeah.
And they just get wet and come out and dry off. They still stink, but they think that they passed the shower test.
Yeah.
My wife still argues with my daughters washing their hairs properly. My 13-year-old, yeah, she has that problem. Like she's getting better at it, but yeah, like, did you get all the shampoo out of your hair? Did you soap it right? And it's the same thing, bro. Like, yeah, it's just they just put water on. Like, I did the shower thing, but you still stink. You still icky. Like, come on.
Everything's a detailed process, man.
Right. Yeah.
Everything, dude. These kids gotta understand. There's just everything is detailed.
Hey, look, we got a spoiled one in the comment too. Dustin's like, "I don't want to go to the store either. I'm spoiled." All right. Talking competition. So what did you had in your mindset when you came to Film Fest this year? What made you get up to that second place? What mindset did you come in ready to do?
So this year I was like, man, I want to get past the second round. That's the thing I was really focused on because I've not made it past the second round the past 2 years. Now, as far as the teams go, our teams always made the finals past couple years. So, that was, I just want to do better, make the finals again in that, and we did. I don't know what happened exactly why we went from second to fifth, but as far as the singles goes, and my goal for the singles was I wanted to not get disqualified this year because last year Kyle Whalen caught me on a door panel. He's a very good judge because I think he was the first person that noticed it, and two people had looked at it before that, if I remember correctly, but yeah, he caught it, and my door panel just didn't go on all the way at the end of the second round last year, and I didn't get to go again. So I was like, I just want to make this. I just want to make it past the second round, and I thought I messed up again this year because my window moved a little, but it didn't go to where it would be, peeling or something like that, and it only cost me a couple points.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
So I was happy that I was able to get a score this year,
round,
and then I was surprised that I made it into the finals.
Second round, you were at fourth place, and then final round, you placed in second.
Froze?
How did that?
They froze.
Yeah, you kind of freezing up a little bit, but your voice is coming through okay. Your phone's getting hot.
No.
You need to go put it in the refrigerator like Mother Mary used to do. Can you hear us? This is what happens when you go to Shady's podcast before ours, because you'll have Shady connection.
Getting hot? Nah, I don't know. I can hear you.
You got the Ohio connection. Ohio, Arkansas, it's the same thing, man. They're bouncing off two satellites.
What did you think of the final? Like when you were standing there and they're telling you what you're gonna have to do. I was standing there next to you. I know that you kept asking me like what we're gonna throw in to make it different. Shit, can you not hear
I
it?
don't know. He was coming in loud and clear. Just
Hang on.
Yeah. Okay. Johnny Blade's rubbing off on the blurriness.
What is it? Damn. Yeah, I think my phone's messing up.
Can you hear us?
Might be getting hot, man.
I mean, are you guys hearing me pretty good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, right
It's
now,
your
yeah.
video is lagging, but your audio is coming good.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
You're in and out, though. I don't
So
know if it's
I
my
was asking
phone or
you-
not. It might be my phone. It did this the last time.
I was asking about what you thought about the final.
It says it's got. I
like
got
what they-
Wi-Fi too. Yeah.
Get off the
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
Johnny Blade, he is.
Thomas says, get off the Wi-Fi. Guys, get him some batteries. Yeah, right. Look, man, everything is
Okay,
wired
so
now.
I think I understand your question. Get off the Wi-Fi.
That's what Thomas is saying.
Make it worse.
Damn,
Man, that's that.
I gotta get a computer.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you good. I don't think you must only be hearing parts of what we're saying.
Is our audio coming okay? Now he's totally frozen.
Uh-huh. Maybe he did get off the Wi-Fi. It didn't work.
Thomas, you don't know what you're talking about. It's the freaking wireless connection. Damn it, I haven't a Cricket Wireless in a while. Damn.
It's
I don't
still
know.
around.
That's what I said. I haven't heard that in a while, man. Cricket Wireless. We'll give me a shout out to Cricket Wireless for free. Yeah, he's definitely. Jeremy, you may want to sign off and come back on.
Try it again. Well, I know he was asking me. He's like, man, I know you guys got something up your sleeve. He's like, what are we gonna have to do? What are we gonna have to do? I was like, I don't know. You're gonna have to wait. He's like, I know you're not gonna just make us do the same thing. But that was with the teams, I think.
Yeah, I think he just exited out. So let's see if he comes back in. Does he piggyback off of you, Thomas? Elon installed his Starlink in person. There you go. Oh my God. It'd be the Samsons too. Yep, you're right, Thomas.
Yeah. My poor old Samsung, I think the battery's getting weak. It died on me today. Now it's half. Uh-oh. Oh, there you are.
I was
What
trying to
happened there?
refresh, see if I can get him back on a little bit easier.
Oh.
Maybe it was, him not seeing us. So I was just trying to get.
I thought my Samsung just screwed me too.
No, it was me trying to see if it was us that was causing the problem.
What's weird is on my laptop, Jeremy's still frozen there.
Mariam beat me up, Scotty. All right, there's Jeremy. Let's see if he's back. All right, you better now, bud?
Nope.
He moved a little bit. He's still alive.
I don't know, man. It's definitely something with my phone.
Oh yeah, your audio is coming okay though. You're good. You can hear. Can you hear us? Okay though. Nope, we lost him again. Guess it's just you and me, Ryan. So what were you saying when he was standing next to you?
Yeah, he was like going on about like what's the surprise? I know you guys aren't
in and out a lot. It's hard, making it hard to do
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ryan has screwed up his back in the beginning of a tin job and kind of struggled through it. He's trying his hardest to get back on, man. That struggle is real right there.
It's crazy. It's frustrating too. Like I know it happens to me, especially when I'm back home a lot. You could sit there like he was having a full-on conversation. His video was perfect, and then just
it was great for the longest. Like first 35 minutes, we were doing awesome. And he got on like 5 minutes before that, man. So like he had a good 45 minute connection. But I guess his credits ran out. Or he might be on the T-Mobile where they slow your connection down after a little bit. But crickets, man. Oh my God, Justin, I'm still laughing on that one. Marco Polo. Are we playing Marco Polo? Seriously. So let's go back to him asking about what we're gonna pull out as a surprise for what the changeup was gonna be on the competition.
Yeah, he knew something was coming. He just didn't know what it was. Like he's like I said, he was just going on. He's like, I know you guys, he's like, I know something's coming. He's like, what is it? What are we gonna have to do? I'm like, listen, they'll tell you.
Yeah, no, dude, I was surprised when when Sean G made that announcement and everybody first of all was trying to understand it. Once they understood it, everybody just rose up to the occasion, man. Like I was like, nah, man, you're gonna have a lot of hesitation. You're gonna have people that's gonna not want to do it. But man, I'm so glad we were able to do that, and everybody shined through and showed that what a real competition, and that curveball final. I mean, to me, I think that was the best final I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, they showed what true competitors they were too, right? Instead of like burning up their brain cells with trying to complain or have some sort of rebuttal against it, they just started planning. I think like right there before they even went in the arena, they're like, okay, this is what we got to do. Like this is what I got. Like they started getting ready.
I mean, that's what
it's like warriors getting ready.
To me, that was the biggest thing is that they started asking questions, not complaining, but they started asking questions to prepare properly. and they went in and they
Yep.
executed it excellently.
I think we're good now.
There you go. You just had to go get a
Yeah, it
new
looks
drink,
better.
didn't you?
Sounds
That's
better.
all it was. You were just
Yeah.
breaking the connection.
Dude, I have been so disappointed with this iPhone 17. As soon as it gets a little warm, it does not do anything.
That's why I didn't upgrade.
It's terrible, man. It done this the last time I tried to do the show with Jordan and them.
That's why I say you got the shady connection, man, because you started that show first.
I'm on Wi-Fi though. That's the crazy part.
Hamster got a tire.
Yes.
just
See,
needed a beer.
I'm thinking the same thing. He just needed a beer, bro. He just put it on the connection.
It's wine.
We were asking your thoughts, in when you heard about the final. What were your thoughts? What was going through your brain like when we said that you're gonna have to do the whole car in that hour? What was going through your head?
I thought that you guys was going to make us 2-stage the whole car in an hour.
You know what? Ryan? That makes sense now. A lot of people were relieved that they didn't have to do 2-stage. They'd rather do the whole fucking car than 2-stage, bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because at first I'm thinking, oh man, well this has been fun, is what I'm thinking. That this is gonna be really fun. But then Sean said, "But you can pull the sweeps and do it like you do it at your shop," and I'm like, "Oh well, I might have a chance."
See, Jeremy, you just let
Guess
us
he had a
know
good
what
chance.
most of the tinters were thinking about it, why they didn't complain about the whole car, because they're like, fuck, we don't have to do 2-staging.
Yeah, I mean, out of the 8 people, I'd say everybody probably bottom loaded, didn't they?
Yeah, I think 7 of you did bottom loading. I think 1 person did 2-staging.
Okay.
No, actually, I think everybody did 2-staging in the final.
In the finals, I'm pretty
I think
sure.
everybody pulled a seal in the final. Yeah, if I recall, I don't remember seeing any. I think in the second round there was somebody that was doing 2-staging, but I think in the final everybody pulled a sweep. Yeah, everybody pulled a sweep from what I can recall. So it was awesome. So competition wise, like, what is your goal coming back into the next competition, or what competition are you going to next?
It'll probably be your guys's, I'd say.
Okay, so coming back to Film Fest 27.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do Film Fest 27. If there's some, other ones, I may entertain them, but I haven't jumped into the WFCT yet. It's coming, but I'm not ready yet for that. And tenor battles, I don't know if I'm quite ready for any of that yet.
Okay.
Looks fun. It looks fun. Money's always a thing, and then traveling with me, I have a dog, so it's hard to get someone to watch my dog sometimes. So
Yeah, that could be tough. Well, we deal with that as well.
I took her one year. I went on vacation and I took her to a where they board her, like an animal boarding. And it was for a week. And when I got her back, it was terrible, man. She smelled awful. You can tell she was worked up and didn't want to be there. And they probably didn't take the greatest care of her. I'm not saying they abused her, but, it just wasn't for her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's probably a little spoiled, and she wasn't getting that, Yeah. That's a tough thing, My one older dog, the mother of our old dog now, her and I were super tight. She was with me all the time, everywhere, and like I give her hand signals, like she knew she would do exactly what I wanted just by hand signals. I didn't even have to like open or say anything. And she definitely wouldn't take too kindly to being not loved and
Yeah.
She definitely, gave me an attitude when I left her for too long. When I come back,
you gotta train the pup with that now. I mean, how old is your dog, Jeremy?
She will be 9 She's 110 pounds, and she's a blue bully pit bull.
Wow.
Oh my. I'll watch her. I'll give her a bath in my shampoo and conditioner.
Did you hear stuff?
You heard
Yeah.
Stephanie say that?
She's
Yeah, I heard her. Her name is Babs.
yeah, right. Yeah, she said she'll give her a bath with the shampoo and conditioner. She'll be nice.
Oh
and
yeah, like Trey was saying.
All I hear is Stephanie just want to cuddle up with her and just hug her. That's it. That's what I hear.
I do.
That's all I hear.
She's a lover. She does like to cuddle. She likes attention too.
So,
Yeah.
Jeremy, what separates a good installer from a great competitor, in your opinion?
Yeah, that's a tough question because I don't know if that really matters at at the shop level as much. The competing, I think it's that's I don't know because everybody probably does it different at their shop than they do at the competition just because it's the time. I don't know. Like it seems like it takes me twice as long at the shop to do a customer's car, obviously, than it does to do a car at the competition.
Right.
I noticed one thing after like my first competition, when I was at the shop again, like I would focus more on like what if another tinter was looking at this, right? Like sometimes, you're like, oh, the customer won't see that, like, I don't know if it's hot, you're busy or whatever, and you want to like let something slide. But I noticed in the back of my mind after I did my first competition, I'm like, well, what if another tinter's looking at this? Like, I want them to be like, wow, that's a good job. Because I like seeing a good job. Like I walk by a car and I'm like, oh, damn. And I'll take a second look. Sometimes it's because it's really bad, but other times it's like, man, they did, look even closer. Like, man, whoever tinted this did a freaking bang job, right? Like,
Yeah.
I love to see that.
I try to think about it the same way.
Yeah.
Window tinters are definitely the biggest critics of that, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody in the tint industry are the biggest critic of themselves than anything else. Like you self pick on the littlest thing that most people won't notice. And then I think I was talking to. I think I was talking to Ricky or somebody. And like a lot of time, I think it's also in our head that we're thinking that everybody else is looking at the little aspect or the littlest thing. That, oh man, we're at this competition. Everybody's seeing us, and they're seeing what I'm doing, and they're seeing like what I'm struggling with, and we're half the time people are wondering what the hell you were doing.
Why is he messing around over there in that corner? It looks
exactly.
perfect.
You're like,
Wasting so much time over there.
And somebody's like, oh damn, that looks good. And you're like, what the fuck? Like it's that. Talking about competition and stuff. What did you pick up any techniques like in the events that you've gone to or at Film Fest? Did you connect with anything that helped you in your business, in your technique that you didn't either know or that you were familiar with before?
Yeah, definitely learning.
Fernando and Ricky Miller and Chris Brooks, man, like these guys that compete like it's a second nature to them.
Oh yeah, I think I want to watch the guys that's always doing good, if that makes sense. I want to watch them. I want to see what they're doing, how they're doing it. If there's something I can pick up on to utilize my time a little better, like, so I'm not wasting steps, because I don't want to keep walking around the car when I can be super efficient. Things like that, I really start picking up on, it's strategy of it, because obviously everybody there can tint windows. That's not the question. It's just how efficient. Because time, once again, and I'm a slow tinter. I'm not a fast tinter at all. Everybody that I've ever tinted with is usually faster than me. because I'm more thorough with my prep. Maybe I might do an extra pass on a or a push on a window than what someone else will leave a little bit more moisture. Things like that.
You're like me, man, on the same aspect because I'm a thorough tinter. I'm not like a fast tinter, and Ryan even says it like you don't need to clean the window 3 times, man. Like I'm like I'll clean the damn thing over and over doing. It's just knowing the process. I think like when you're competing, one thing in competitions that I think helps a lot of tinters is seeing other guys do the same thing and seeing that you can eliminate some things to cut down the time, right? Like you need to get the muscle memory in, but you also need to get in, like you're overdoing certain things. You can see that with a lot of people. So like you came in second place. What do you think was the disconnect from you coming in first place? Like you were that close, right? So
I
like
think it was like 3 points or 4 points, maybe. It could have been that second round where that window and on the back door just moved ever so much. My I feel like the car in the finals was pretty clean. There was probably like one small cluster of dust up in a back door window, which was from the felt. You can't stick no tape. You don't have no time to stick no tape on that felt, and it wouldn't stick anyways at that point. But so I feel like it's that second round. I got to really practice more on that second round. I don't know why. I just it's I don't know. Something in that second round.
you were
I mean,
you were three point
some
five away from that first place. Uh,
Three points of that was
yeah,
probably that top window, that top edge on that window. It had to been.
so here's the other thing. This was cumulative scoring. So like it took in your first and
that's
second round scoring as well too.
yep.
So what do you thought about that? Cumulative scoring, getting all 3 rounds counted for your final.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not top five in the first round, I don't know how many opportunities you're going to have to get in that top five because everybody that's usually in the top five, very rarely, maybe one of them out of the five will bomb the next round, or not do as good on that next round. But it's stiff competition there, man. There's some really good tenners and really good competitors that's been doing it for a while. Um,
Efficient and consistent, like you were talking about before. Like that's what I started to notice with all these guys, right? They're putting out consistent high scores, because of their efficiency, really, is what it
yeah,
comes down to. There's probably plenty of other tinters out there who could tint a window just as well,
absolutely
but
is.
just not
Yeah.
as efficiently.
I'd say there's a lot of shops that's got great installers that are throwing 99s, 98s all day long, and they're just not there at the competition. And even
Yeah,
then, though,
yeah,
they might be at their shop throwing a 98 or 99, and then get there, and the competition is a different environment. You can, I can go to your
yeah,
guys' shop, and you guys can out tint me the whole day that we're there because it's your home turf. You're used to the water. You're used to where the peel board, where
yeah,
everything is.
right, yep. Yeah, yeah, that has to play. That comes into play a lot, and then keeping your cool. I talk about this a lot, man. Like it's so hard to recover. Like once you let it go, right? Like once you get in your own head, it's so hard to come back out of it.
Oh yeah, you better brush it off like you just threw a pick six and go about your business.
Well, I like the Justin's comment in here too, but I think the mentality that you said, I just looked at it. You went from fifth to fourth. First round you were at number five, and I think that kind of helped you out. Like, okay, hey, you got to be top five to make it, right? Especially with score being combined. You went from fifth to four to second. So I think you had a good incline going into each round. Did you have any confidence from going first round to the second round that you moved up a spot? Did that help your confidence competing for the final round?
I don't know. I'm hard on myself, so I always question sometimes. But I threw it. I did the best I can do and hope that it was good enough. If that
Gotcha.
makes any sense.
So Dustin said, learning this year at the
Okay.
comps that you'll take into your next competition or back to your shop. What's one thing that you think that you'll take into the next competition?
Um, keeping it cool, like what Ryan was saying. Really focusing on your mentality and your strategy. You know, every year I'm getting better at that. And this time was throwing a loop. You guys threw a loop. Nobody was thinking you guys was going to make us do the whole car in an hour.
Well, let next year be the whole car and another loop.
Well, I got a feeling next time you're going to be like, oh, you're going to have to do the whole car and the whole windshield or something. And I'm going to be like, oh, Jesus.
One hand tied behind your back.
I tell you
No,
what, listen, if that happens, that will be where that part where you guys was talking about not judging every window. Like if you didn't finish every window on the car, you weren't going to get disqualified. So you would be like, so if the quarter glasses was worth the least amount of points, you probably should save those for last, honestly. So you
Right.
could
I
have,
think a lot of people when we introduced that and a lot of people looked at it that way, I think a lot of people were contemplating what windows to go for first and what windows to go for after to see how they would do that. So like Ryan said, when that twist was introduced, like you're doing the whole car, I think first the relief was like, oh shit, we can take out the seals. The second was like, okay, which windows am I gonna hit first for the higher points, right? Like because
I went straight for the back window. It was worth the most points.
right. So
While I was waiting for my my dry shrink to dry up enough, I went ahead and knocked the quarters out pretty quick. Even though they were worth the least amount of points, it was something quick and easy that I could do to get the ball rolling, and then went right to the back window. And I think he said 32 minutes left when I had the quarters and the back window done.
oh wow.
That's not a bad
No,
place to be
that's why I was feeling pretty good about it, actually.
Yeah, I mean 32 minutes left and you got the back and the quarters done. I mean, dude, those side windows are what, 5 to 7 minutes each, so you had plenty of time.
Yeah, I actually finished with a couple minutes left, which was kind of surprising.
Yeah. So even if you look at it, 7 minutes,
I know,
that's
it's like
8 minutes. So you would have had a couple extra minutes. All right, let's put up the wheel, man. Like you guys talking, I'm gonna put up the wheel because people are.
Oh wait, before we do the wheel, I want to show everybody what we got. Hang on.
Okay, let's do that.
So the first thing we're gonna give out is gonna be a custom T-shirt that I had made. It says J Swan window tinting on it. My great friends at Kyle Whalen and his old lady, they made these shirts, and this is the back.
Nice.
We have small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X. So whoever wins, just that'll be the first one. Just tell me your size, private message me, and then I can get it out to you.
Awesome.
All right, I like that, man. That's awesome. All right, so
I could go ahead and show you the other stuff, but
yeah,
I mean, one of them's a mystery box.
Let's let the people look at it.
Okay. So the second thing is going to be this tumbler. It comes with a little straw. And it helps keep your drink cold or warm. And it says something about window tinting on it, even though it's promotional for my business. Maybe you like it, maybe you won't, but it's free. Can't go wrong. So it spins off. It's got a little bit of,
Nice.
So there's your second item.
And you get a little love note in there.
I might actually put a love note in there for you. Then the third thing we're gonna do is a mystery box of tools. You know, I go to these events and I've accumulated a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily use. So there's going to be a mystery box of some random tools that might help somebody else, hopefully a young or newer tinner.
All right, I want to
Oh,
go
yeah.
for the tumbler, so I'm putting my name in there. Ryan, you want me to put your name in there for something cool? There we go.
Sure.
All right, Christopher, I'm guessing you want to be on here. I need to win that shirt. All right, Christopher, I got you. Thomas, I'll get you. Anybody else that wants to be on there? Dustin G, I got you. Could always use more tools and merch. Yep, 100%. All right. Vegas, I got you. Maverick, Justin, Bill, Tim, Christopher, Thomas, and Dustin G. So if you don't see it, you can't see the wheel. Oh, I have Jeremy up on the main
Oh,
thing.
there we go. Here we go.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot to switch you because you were showing the stuff off, so we wanted to put you on the bigger wheel. Yes, sir. See if it passes me tonight.
We got pretty good odds.
Good odds, man. Good odds right now. Like we're looking good at it, man. There's a good chance of everybody winning. There's only 10 on here, so there's 12 people watching, but 10 are on the wheel. So 2 people didn't get on the wheel. That's in the chat. So
Well, if it's Graham, tell him I can send it over there. I'll try to send it over there.
well, Graham, what we usually do with the Graham is if he wins, we tell him like, hey, next time you're in the States, you can come pick it up.
Just pick it up. I got you.
He always brings extra
Vegas
empty
is in
luggage.
here.
To
Okay,
fill.
I was wondering that. I was gonna ask. So I got Tint Vegas and Vegas. Okay. All right. So T Vegas.
I thought I saw Chris in here too.
He will be in San Antonio for WFCT. Tim, do you want to be on the wheel? You say you were here. I won last week, so I'm sitting out. Oh, okay, Mother Marian. You're like, okay, I'm gonna let the other peasants win. I win enough. I got you. We appreciate it. All right, so let's see. All right, Tim said he wants to be on here too, so we'll put Tim on here. All right. All right, what are we spinning for first? The shirt, right?
Yep, gonna do the T-shirt first.
All right. She won the podcast that wasn't there. Dustin, let her have her thing, man. You don't question Mother Marian. All right, for the T-shirt, here we go. Damn!
Is that cash?
That's me. I'm gonna give it to Thomas because Thomas said he wanted to win that shirt. So I'm gonna pass it out to my boy Thomas. Thomas, look at that. I love you. There you go. There's a shirt for you. All right.
Tell me I have to pick it up, Jeremy.
Hey, he's more than welcome.
It passed you, Christopher. Tim Johnson. Tim, I don't have you in here. Tim G. We don't have you in here, bro.
Get Tim on there.
We do. Never mind. I have him in there. All right. So now for the tumbler. She needs a little nap. I can't say that to her because she may whip out that gyro whip.
Nice.
Justin, congratulations. Look at that, man.
Justin.
Heck yeah.
You got the tumbler. Unless Justin want to change that tumbler out with the tools because he said he wanted the tools. Justin, you're in here?
Hey, that can happen. I've done that with people before on here, and it works out pretty well. That's actually how I got my Tint Buster backpack sprayer.
There you go. Rigged. He always wins. Isn't it always funny? Like you say it's rigged until it lands on your name, and then it's not rigged. All right, for the mystery tools,
Mystery box.
mystery box.
It's gonna be good. Someone's gonna like that.
Ooh, I'm down to trade for the tools. T Wiggis. Tint Wiggis.
Wiggis.
If you're in here, let us know if you're still in here so we can give you your prize. And Dustin is willing to swap with you if you want the tumbler. Wife might kill me if I bring another cup home. You know why Ryan laughs? Because Stephanie may kill him if he brings another hat at the house.
Yeah. Well, our bottom cupboard's full of Tit Whiz cups and all the Tinters for a Cause cups and blah blah blah.
Hey man, I love those cups from Tin Wiz, like especially for my tea in the morning. Man, that thing will be hot all the way from the house to the shop, and it's almost a 30-some minute drive. So I love those. Like the paint is almost off of those things, but I still drink the hell out of that damn thing.
Yeah, she actually doesn't
Don't
mind.
take the tool, man. Sorry, Justin. I was trying for you. Don't take it home then. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the shop cup.
Tint Vegas is taking all my Vegas luck. Damn, Vegas. You've been rigged, bro. All right. So, any last words you want to share with the community?
I guess just get out to these events, man. These events are awesome. That's the best I can advice for people I can give them. And also try to be nice on social media. Don't be part of the hate, man. We don't need that anymore. I mean, those people, just brush them off.
Love it. All right, before
Yeah.
you go,
Yeah.
I got a rapid fire questions for you. All right.
Okay.
Hand cut or plotter?
I do not have a plotter still. I've been looking at one, but the guy hasn't messaged back. So
All right. Favorite install tool?
my favorite install tool,
Mm-hmm.
they're like little half moon squeegees.
Oh, smart cards.
Yeah, kind of like that, but it has actual blade in the end of it.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Like the rocket or
No,
whatever.
not the rocket, but he's talking about the handheld one with the little. You can switch out the blades in the middle. We have it at the shop.
Like a little
Sean
installer
uses
one.
them all the time too. I've seen him use on his videos. Music or silence while tinting?
That could be both. That depends on the day. It depends on the day and the car.
All right. Favorite car to work on?
Favorite car? I don't know. Seems like my favorite car is probably going to be a truck because it's easier.
All right. Coffee or energy drink?
Neither.
Neither. Okay. All right.
No, I don't.
No caffeine.
No, I do a little bit, but I used to be really big on Mountain Dew. I quit Mountain Dew in February.
All right.
Oh,
Most annoying car to work on?
I'm just trying to think of one recently. I'm gonna say a Kia K5 just because you gotta take the brake light out. I hate that thing.
Our goal is going to be have Kia K5s for you in the competitions next year.
As long as you guys take the brake light out.
One tool you can't live without.
My red dot knife.
Okay, I like that. All right. And one word to describe Film Fest.
Fun.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah.
Well,
fun.
Jeremy, thank you so much for being on tonight, man. This was definitely fun. Love getting to chat with people. It's getting to know you a little bit better. Loved having you at the event. Looking forward to 2027 and see how we can put a little twist on it and make it more, fun and competitive for everybody. So, thank you so much for being on tonight. Thank you for the giveaways, man, dude. That's awesome. That
Yeah, we
you
got to
guys
get
do like
on that. We got to
giveaways. I was
start
like,
getting
oh yeah,
more
let's
people
go.
involved in the lives, because there should be 20, 30, 40 people watching these things. As many people as at least a member of the group. We should definitely
Right.
get people engaging. And man, I wouldn't have some of the cool stuff that I have at my shop if it wasn't for WFR and the giveaways over the years. Um, so yeah, man, that's what we got to do. We got to get back to that.
Hell yeah.
I got a World Cup keychain. Oh hell yeah! Let's spin it again for that. Okay, Thomas, I got you. He said
What?
he got a World Cup keychain. So I'm gonna put the wheel back up.
Okay.
Jeremy might want to be on
Jeremy, I'll
that.
put Jeremy's name in here.
Yeah, I'll take a World Cup keychain.
All right, where are we at? Let's share it back up here. All right. So I'll get on with the rug and drive the views up. Let's go.
What do you say?
Hey, I'll get on with the rug and drive the views up. That's what we need.
Nice.
We need to have the rug bed on with the rug. All right. So for the keychain by Mr. Thomas King, let's go. Let's see who wins the keychain. Damn, Christopher. It didn't go past you.
Hey,
It
God.
landed on you. Christopher, you still in here? You might be gone, man. We may get lucky and have another spin if Christopher's not in the chats. You gotta be in the chats. You gotta be in the live to win. You leave.
Gotta play to pay or something like that.
Yeah.
Hang on. How's that go?
Being
There
it
you
to win
go.
it.
Thank you, Mr. About time. All right, Christopher, congratulations. Get with Thomas. He'll get you your keychain. All right, guys, thank you so much. We went over our hour, but it was fun. It was definitely interesting talking to Jeremy. I think we talked about this earlier. A lot of us had the same concept, same history, same, experience. But the main thing is the love of the community, man. That's part of this stuff. The best thing is the people.
Yeah, we gotta grow the group to grow the knowledge and just growth. Moving forward, being positive, all those things that we all talk about and being helpful. Um, it could be more than just with window tint, man. It's a lot of things. It could be somebody's mental health.
Right.
I see a lot of people talking about people's physical health. How Shady J's always like, be who you needed, hit the gym. There's a lot of like things that people are out there doing that's just trying to help everybody, and I love that, and I want to be a part of it too.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I definitely love that mental health. I think, especially for guys, is a real thing. I think having that available out there is definitely where we need to kind of focus on. But like you said, physical health as well too. A lot of time we get busy with work and we forget that, and we don't focus on it. So definitely physical and mental. I think both needs to be focused more on. But I appreciate your message, man. I appreciate you coming on, and thank you for being part of this community, and thank you for coming to Film Fest. And um, let's see what happens in 2027, man. Film Fest 2027. For the people that are waiting for the news, we will probably have news pretty soon. Hopefully within the next month, maybe less. We'll see. And then for people that want to do some training, we are working on a training program that will encompass auto, flat, and PPF all in one. So keep an eye out for that. We'll have some information for that pretty soon too. Guys, good night. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you on the next one.
See you guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you
good
so
to
much.
see you. Later.
Yep. Later.
Bye.